Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Yes, different settings. I'm away again. I told you guys yesterday I'd be away again, and bloody hell, I've been on a plane for pretty much an entire day. Not one plane, I've been on three. I've done a mad trip. But game is done. And I've managed to catch up on it. I didn't watch it live, but I do know where to go and watch full match replays. So if you don't, do some Googling. But I managed to go and catch up as I arrived, packed up my things here, settled, and I was like, you know what? Let me watch the game now. And I've gone through it. And what can I say? Because this is your match review. For Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 1. I wasn't far off in my prediction, was I? I wasn't. Today's one of those weird games because I'm not going to come on and grill everybody because today wasn't one of those games. But man, I hate the inconsistency. You know, it's just frustrating, man. See, this is why I wanted an in and out 9, someone that was going to just finish their dinner. Now, Jackson did finish part of his dinner. And credit to him for that. And credit to him for the way he played today. He actually played well. But again, we've had these performances before. We've been here when we've said, Jackson, you've played well, but. Jackson, you did this, but. Jackson, you had a very decent game, but. I don't want that. I want to come on in here and say, oh, Jackson killed it and scored a hat-trick. Jackson scored 2 today, standard. You know? Jackson got 1, but he took the chances that came his way, basically, because we didn't create many. I wouldn't mind coming on saying that about Jackson. Today was a day where Chelsea played well, relatively. First half, brilliant. Second half, but even then, we could have won it. But did we? No. Why? Because we don't finish our dinner. This is the problem. It's the same problem. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired of this. You know, we need to bury our chances, man. I'm frustrated. Because we drew 1-1 today to Palace. And I'm sorry, it's Palace. I said yesterday, it's one of those games where you just expect to win. Yeah? Palace are decent. Don't get me wrong. But when you're looking the way they started their season, poor. When you're looking at their level, their history against us, you know, they can be a bogey team against us, but overall, they are the sort of team that you expect to come to the bridge and lose. Yeah, even if Chelsea are in problems, Chelsea normally beat Palace. That sort of game. But today, like I said, we didn't even play badly. It wasn't a shocking performance. It was one of those games, you know back in the day when we had like proper Chelsea, yeah? Like Chelsea, like Didier Lamps, JT and all them lot. It was one of those days where that team even does play well, but still just draws 1-1. It's just one of those days, yeah? Today felt like that, but in the context of this Chelsea team as a whole and the results that we've got from last season, this season when we lost to City, then we beat Wolves, you worry that, you know, if we draw 1-1 to Palace, it's just inconsistency again, isn't it? And that's exactly what it was. But it wasn't a bad game. This is what I'm trying to say. So I understand what Maresca actually says after the game when he says, we could have won, we could have scored more, but if we keep playing the way that we play today, we will win games. I get that. But at the same time, we've seen this script before. We need to turn it up a notch. We need to be burying those chances. This is what I was alluding to yesterday. I think going forward, we actually have a decent team. But are we going to bury our chances? Are we going to finish our dinner? Well, clearly no. We had a blitzing counter-attack for the first goal. Fantastic move overall. Madueke, Cole Palmer, into Jackson, tapping. Crystal Palace didn't see where that came from. That was lightning. And we had a few of those moments during the game where we looked like lightning. And I love it. I love to see us move like that. It's brilliant. It's direct. This is why, look, when I see us we're hitting counterattacks against Crystal Palace, right? But it's blitzing and they can't see it from anywhere. And then we're in on goal and it's like, oh man, this is electric. That's, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way that I understand the Chelsea fan base and the way that I understand myself, that is what gets us, what's the right terminology here? I might have to say it. That's what turns the fan base on. Yeah? We love to see the team hit out of nowhere. But boom, 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 goal. Oh my God, we're electric. That's our DNA. We like to be direct. None of the flashy stuff. Take your time. Ooh, la la, look at this. Oh my goodness, we look absolutely exquisite. Like, that's not us. We're more of a, right, wait. Right, take the ball, go hit him now. Kill him. And we get a thrill out of that. And today, even though it was against Crystal Palace, but the amount of times we caught them out, nicked the ball off them and hit them, I love that. Personally, I love it. But how much did we score? You see, this is why I say, yeah, perhaps it was maybe one of those days where even the greats, like I mentioned, probably would have drawn today 1-1 as well. You know, where you dominate the game, you have loads of chances, it just doesn't go in. Yeah, maybe. But the problem with that is that team were winning week in, week out, and they could afford to have that sort of game. This team, we've seen our history over the last couple of seasons. I'm sorry, but we're running desperate. We're in desperation. Our battery is running low. Our stocks are low. We need to up it. ASAP. We're trying to get Champions League football over it. So, individually, there were some good performances today. Don't get me wrong. Even defensively, there wasn't much. But again, this is the other side of the coin. Shout out Miz. The few chances Crystal Palace had, they worked Sanchez, made him look silly, and they scored a blinding goal to draw 1-1. It's the opposite of us. The opposite. Great goal, but you'd think Sanchez should probably reach that. But again, maybe it's just one of those goals. But aside from that, there were a couple of times where we just let Crystal Palace have space. And they took a couple of their chances. They missed them. One of them I remember in particular was Sanchez, where he nearly fumbled it. And that got me nervous. I'm like, oh my God, Sanchez, no, please. And this is where my concern now is. We're not secure. We know we have talent, but we don't feel secure, do we? We don't. You just feel like this can fumble at any moment. It's like a wonderful, beautiful, creme de la creme, absolute, I don't know how many carat diamond chandelier hanging on the ceiling. And it's beautiful. It looks unbelievable. It's something that you could stick in Buckingham Palace. You know that the royals of the royals would take it. But it's hanging on by a thread. And you know that one little touch, it's coming down, it's smashing to pieces, and it's game over. Yeah? That's how brittle I feel like we are. I feel like it can go wrong at any moment. We need to learn how to kill off games. If we have that worry at the back, then our attack needs to double down. We need to bury it. We need to be able to say, oh yeah, 2-3-0, done, it's sorted. We don't need to worry about our defence anymore. If that's the concern that we have, because we're not going to fix it in the transfer window now, are we? That's gone. So, that's where I turn to our attacking players and Nicholas Jackson, albeit he scored today, fair play. But that chance in the second half, for example, you have to bury that. I'm sorry, you have to bury that. Where he's one-on-one, he gets past the defender, he does everything right. He's one-on-one, hits it straight at the keeper. What are you doing? Same could be said earlier in the first half, but the first half we were looking electric. Palmer had a chance, missed, hit it wide. Madueke had a chance, missed, hit it wide. But again, you put those chances to bed. It's 3-0 by half-time, game's finished. We need to learn how to kill the game. Because it's just too long now. 2 seasons and now in a 3rd season of being unable to kill off a game. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. So look, it's the international break now. Thank goodness we've been eclipsed. Actually, talking about being eclipsed, let me actually look something up here, right? As my phone is charging and I've had to put it on charge. What's the other result saying? Did it finish 3-0? Yep, it finished 3-0. So Liverpool have done us a favour. Liverpool have beaten Manchester United 3-0, which means that United are the idiots of today. They're the clowns, not Chelsea. It could have been a lot worse for us. We're good. No one's talking about us tonight. So we go into the international break in peace. Meanwhile, Manchester United, listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again and I'll double down on it because I'm pretty sure. United fans, get ready for Van Nistelrooy. It will come. It might not be now. It might not be next week. It might not be next month. But it might be December. It might be January. But it will be Van Nistelrooy. Wait for it. Ten Hag will not survive this. And United have prepared accordingly. You best believe. So, United in the mud. Chelsea, improvement needed. Albeit an alright performance. It's pretty much the same old Chelsea of the last 3 seasons, isn't it? So, let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. And we'll get into more detail as we see it. International break now. So the videos from now, this coming week, will be sporadic. It won't be daily. But I will try to upload where I can until I'm back properly on Sunday. I'm back in Dubai properly. From then, full time. No more holidays, no more being away, no more trips, no more nothing. So, I'll see you on the next one. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell on. Much appreciated. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the game overall? And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one, people. See you lot soon. Take care and peace.